Hi you guys, welcome back to our channel. We come with not great news for this video, but we're making the best of our current situation. Actually, it's been a while. There's a lot that I have to update you guys on, but we have ended up testing positive for COVID. To be honest, I think that we have pretty much the most mild symptoms that we could have asked for, which is
great.
Yes, which is amazing. But
do we have a pen up here?
I don't know why. Why? What do you need a pen for?
Nothing. I'm trying to make something for the girls.
We're trying to be really innovative since we've been at home for a while.
We can't go anywhere.
What are you trying to write? Are you trying to write on the box?
Nope. Never mind.
Okay. We have tested positive for COVID. Ben tested positive before I did. I actually got it from Ben. I'm gonna kind of give you guys the whole story of what has been going on from start to finish. It's kind of a long story. Okay, I'm gonna find a spot to sit. Don't mind our bed. That's not made, and our waters and Powerade to keep us hydrated. We haven't recorded or done much in quite a few days. Literally, we have not been anywhere since January 1st. I said at the beginning of the year that my sister actually tested positive for COVID, and we were supposed to go up on a ski trip with my family, and we ended up canceling on that entire trip because we did not want to get sick and we did not want to get COVID. Right before Ben tested positive, I had a conversation with him saying that I didn't want very many visitors to come when the baby's born just because of the risk of us getting COVID and RSV, because personally our family has not had COVID yet, so I thought that the risk of us getting it was pretty high, especially with this new variant and everyone having it right now. I was like, the risk of us getting it is pretty high, so I don't want very many people coming over. Oh my gosh. You made that for you, not for them. Their eyes are not gonna go through that.
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
They're too big, but they're still able to see out of it.
What in the world? I told Ben that I wanted to limit our visitors after the baby was born, just at risk of getting her sick. We had one person that ended up coming over about what, over a week and a half ago?
No, it's about a week. Oh yeah, no, you're right, actually. Yeah, it was a week and a half.
It's been like a week and a half. That ended up testing positive after he came over. And this has been the only person that's been to our house. Ended up testing positive and ended up giving it to Ben because I wasn't around. He actually gave it to Ben and Ben ended up giving it to me. Ben woke up with a scratchy throat about a week ago and we were like, oh no, here we go. And so we got a test done.
Yep. And
it came out negative and we were like, oh sweet, we're good. And then
great, I just have a sore throat.
Yeah, which is not uncommon to wake up with a sore throat.
Especially for the time of the year that we're in. We're in the middle of winter right now.
Right, so we were like, okay, we're good. The following day, Ben and I were watching a movie and he was just for some reason coughing. And we had 2 at-home tests. And so I was like, you know what? I'm testing you and I'm gonna see if you're still negative. First of all, we should have recorded that in of itself because that was hilarious.
Yeah, me actually getting the test done.
Yes, me testing him. It was so funny. He was crying on our bed. That was such a funny experience. And once it was over, I was so mad at myself because I was so close to you taking this test.
Yeah.
So we're in our bed watching a movie. I'm testing him and immediately this test comes up positive. I was like, oh my gosh, Ben, you're positive.
You were raging positive.
So then like I said, we had 2 at-home tests. So then I got one myself and I tested me and I was negative. And immediately I was like, what do we do? What do we do?
Immediately I got up and I was like,
you got up and you walked away and he went to the door frame where we could talk, separated. And
well, because we've had different situations of whether it's watching a TikTok, it's me making out with my boyfriend that's COVID positive and then me not getting it or something like that.
Right.
We've heard of scenarios where people should have gotten it and they haven't gotten it yet.
Right. So I was negative and I was so thankful that I was negative. So then we ultimately decided that Ben was going to quarantine in our room and I was just gonna tough it out being 35 weeks pregnant with 2 toddlers, basically having 3 kids. So I slept out on the couch that night. Yep. I woke up with the girls and immediately when I woke up I was like, I knew immediately when I woke up that I was probably positive. There were no more at-home tests. Long story short, we had to search the city for an at-home test. I actually took it in my car and it was so positive right away, which was actually relieving and scary at the same time because I was relieved that we could all be together, but I was also scared because I didn't know how it was going to affect me. I'm okay. This was 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah, that was 4 days ago.
So that day, I guess my symptoms were I was just really tired and haven't really had much of an appetite this entire time.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So we've been really lucky with the symptoms that we've had. We've basically had no symptoms at all. Apparently this variant's super contagious. So with this person just being in our house and around us, it gave us COVID. The girls have been completely fine. They have not even run a fever or been tired or anything like that. You have not been sick at all, pretty much. I
literally cleaned the house in 2 days. I cleaned the house yesterday and then I undecorated Christmas today.
Yeah, we finally took our Christmas decorations down today. It's basically been me. I feel like I've had the worst of it.
Yeah, but I mean, but even then, it's like we're blessed that it's not terrible. Like you're just kind of just tired, which makes sense because your body's trying to get over it, and you have. I mean, you could explain your symptoms. But I'm saying, like, it's not like nothing terrible, scary, like. You haven't been scared yet, have you?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
But I did message my doctor on the first day. I told her, hey, I tested positive. Like, do you have any advice or like anything I should look out for? And it was basically just like, you can take Tylenol. If you start leaking fluid, go to labor and delivery, just like your normal precautionary stuff. My doctor isn't concerned and my doctor knows that I have it. We've been quarantined. We've been trying to make the best of our situation. We've been playing with our American Girl dolls. I straightened baby's hair. I gave the girls like a spa night last night. We've watched a ton of movies. I'm also 35 weeks pregnant. I don't know, like I said, I was really worried about how this was going to affect me, especially being pregnant, because it affects everybody differently. I just didn't know how it was going to affect because I have been having heart troubles this entire time, which I will say I have had a high heart rate pretty much this entire time, which has been really uncomfortable. I was really worried about how this was going to affect me, and I was really upset when I tested positive. Like I said, it was kind of relieving and very upsetting at the same time because we could all be together and I wouldn't have to be the only person taking care of the kids. But also I didn't know how it was going to affect me specifically, just being so pregnant. And when I was reading stuff on it, which first of all, don't do that, but when I was reading stuff on it, it was saying that COVID can cause you to go into like preterm labor. So I started to get really scared after researching all of it. Thankfully, I've had a very mild case where I only have like a scratchy throat, kind of tired, don't really have an appetite, just kind of, I don't know, just like your normal stuff. Like when you are pregnant anyway, it's just amplified, if that makes sense. I'm just glad that we didn't catch it like right after the baby was born. And I've heard that if you're pregnant and you have COVID, the baby has antibodies when it's born, which I'm really hoping that's true, and I'm gonna ask my doctor next time I go. I'm hoping that that's true. And if that is the case, then I'm very glad I got it while I was pregnant, so this baby will be born kind of immune to COVID, hopefully. We're gonna take you along our little quarantine journey, which we're not doing very much. We only have a few more days quarantined by ourselves. So we're gonna make the best of it. And we're gonna try and do fun things, try and come up with fun things to do. We've been cooking some at-home meals. We've been playing a lot of Candyland. We also have our pole socks right here that all of us are taking or like doing throughout the day just to make sure, and all of us are good. That's pretty much the whole story. I'm pretty sure I'm like leaving out some stuff that I wanted to say, but that's pretty much it. The kids are playing hide and seek with Ben, and I brought some of the baby stuff up here, and I'm gonna put this together. This is like a little rocker, and I wanna undo it and put it together. Ooh, look, Ave. It's for the baby.
It's a book.
Here is the final product. This is just gonna be like a little bouncer rocker that I have. But what time is it? What time is it?
Mama, dinner time.
Dinner time! Can you show me how you snap? That's pretty impressive for a 2-year-old. Ella, we're working on Ella snapping too. Can you snap? We're working on it, huh?
We're working on it. Okay. Look, you're gonna help me cook. Oh, we don't need chips right now, silly.
Dinner.
Do you know what we're eating tonight? What are we eating?
A goldfish.
Tell them.
No goldfish.
No, we're having eggs. Tell them. Say, we're having eggs. We're having eggs, we're having bacon, we're having sausage, and we're having chocolate waffles.
Oh.
Are you gonna help Daddy?
Yeah.
Okay, high five, let's do this.
You got the egg.
I grabbed the eggs.
You do that.
We need a bowl.
We do need a book.
Okay, put it down. Careful, it's glass. Good. Now lift it up. Oh, hold on, we gotta crack it a little bit more. Crack it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that just didn't work very well. Yikes, all right, hold on. We did a little too much cracking, I think, eh? Grab onto my hand. Good. And then we go boop, boop. Good job. Now we go boop, boop. All right, how many should we do? Should we do like 4 or 5?
5.
You wanna do 5? Okay, one more then. Good job, baby. Mix up the eggs. Keep mixing, keep mixing. Keep mixing. Mix it up, be careful. Oh, slow down, slow down. Mix it up, just be gentle. Here's our pan. Grab it. Okay, put it in the pan. 3, there you go. Come. Scoot, 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 scoot. Okay, awesome. Let's go this away, let's go this away. Hand up. Rub them together. Here, let me help you. Oh, that's hot. See, it's hot. Don't touch it, okay? Just like that. Daddy's gonna cook the rest because it's too hot for you, okay? You did a good job, baby. Nux. Boom. Okay, so you each are gonna get a waffle.
Okay.
So grab a waffle, grab your waffle, put it on your plate. Put it on your plate. Okay, and we're gonna cut it off.
And I
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same for Ella. What, baby? Okay, after this you can tell her, okay? How many pieces of bacon you want? 1 or 2? Oh, let's do 1 and we'll have some sausage for you, okay? Bacon. There's a sausage for you.
That's for me.
Yeah, that one's for you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
That's for Aya.
Yep. Okay, why don't you get down and go tell Ella that dinner's ready.
I am coming.
Good. Let's go put it on my table. I love making breakfast because it's so fast. I think like in total that took me maybe 15 minutes and that was with Avery helping me. Hey, Elsa, are you ready to eat all your food? Yeah? Okay, come up here.
Hi you guys, it's next night. We spent all day today cleaning. I don't know, we're just kind of keeping ourselves busy. I don't know how these days are going by so fast because we're not doing very much and we're obviously not leaving the house. I don't know how they're going by so fast. Like we have been in the house for about a week now straight and I don't know how it's going by so fast. Anyways, I wanted to give you a little bump date because I am almost 36 weeks pregnant now. I just can't believe we have like less than a month left. This is my sick outfit of the day. This is like what I look like with clothes on, with like loose fitting clothes on. Most of the time this is what I wear. I also wear my pillow slides around the house all the time because I don't know why. Like walking around with bare feet when you're pregnant is not the move. So here's my belly from the front. Here is my belly from this side. I feel like I dropped a tiny bit. I don't know though. Okay, I think just the slightest bit I have dropped. Yeah, it looks like I dropped a little bit, but we are almost 36 weeks over here. I did some organizing today, which you guys will see in the next video, but it is actually almost bedtime over here. It is like 8 o'clock and as you can hear, they're listening to the Encanto soundtrack, which let me just say we've watched that movie at least 400 times a day. Maybe that's why the time's going by so fast. But I'm gonna pick out their pajamas so I can bring it down and help them get them ready for bed. Oh my gosh, I was just itching myself. This is how sensitive my skin is. And both the girls have my sensitive skin. I just like barely itched myself. Oh, I was about to bring your pajamas down. They're coming up the stairs now, I guess, right when I pick out their pajamas. Ah! Also, potty training update. Did she pee while I was upstairs?
No, she sat down and like tinkled a little tiny bit.
Okay, well,
like more than just like a couple drops, but.
Okay, that's good. Well, potty training update. We kind of stopped potty training for a little bit, and then we stopped potty. I forget why we stopped potty training for a little bit, but we stopped, and then we picked it up again yesterday. Honestly, and she's done amazing today.
If you think of it, today is one of the. I think it's her first only like full potty training day. Yeah, she has not been in a diaper all day today except for her nap. And she has gone on the potty 3 times. She has twice. And she's done 2 full potties. Very full. But she's tinkled probably 2 more times. Oh yeah. And then we're very proud of her. She's only had 2 accidents.
So we are, we're working on it.
But it's our first day. 2 accidents on our first day.
I know. So we're sticking with it. We're gonna not do any more diapers except for bedtime and nap time. And we made that commitment today because I feel like it can be confusing for the child if you keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Like once you decide that you're gonna do it, and if they're getting it as well, which it seems like it's clicking for her, you just gotta stick with it for like, I would say like 3 to 5 days, and then they usually have it. At least that was our experience with Ella. So we're gonna get the girls ready for bed. Let's try and go potty. Ella has to go potty too.
You girls can go potty together.
You guys, this would be so nice if we could get her out of diapers and then only have one baby in diapers.
That's what I told you.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
That is the goal. Ben, what has been your symptoms today? Ben is actually technically done with his quarantine, but since I caught it like 2 days after him,
I'm waiting for you to be done, but
we're just waiting until I'm fully
I would say I'm symptom free for the past 3 days.
Yeah.
I've been fine. I've been cleaning up, hanging out, doing whatever.
So you have felt completely fine today. 100%.
Oh yeah, I felt completely fine. I'd say today and yesterday, completely fine. So.
It might be nice.
It might be nice. I'm trying to get it.
I just feel very which honestly I was saying that if I didn't test positive, I would have no idea because I'm also pregnant.
Yes.
So like the main symptom that I'm having is just kind of easily exhausted.
You're easily exhausted, but I think one thing that isn't typically like that, like this far in your pregnancy, is like your loss of appetite. You haven't eaten very much. You've been drinking Smoothie King for like as your meals sometimes.
Yeah.
So that I feel like that's not.
Yeah. Like today, I've had a salad, like at home Caesar salad, a smoothie, and a few Chick-fil-A nuggets, and I'm full. I do not like have an appetite, and I actually weighed myself today, and I'm 2 pounds down from the start of COVID. So that is a weird symptom, and I don't know why I feel that way.
I don't think it's a popular one.
To just lose your appetite?
Yeah, I mean, at least I haven't heard of that symptom. I could be totally wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're literally sitting in there talking on the potty to each other. Ella's on the potty, and Avy's on her potty.
What are they saying?
Oh, they're singing. Oh, hell.
They're singing. The girls have had no symptoms. We've taken their temperatures today. Still no fevers. Nothing.
Which is great.
Yes.
I would feel. That's why I'm like, I'm great. I'm like, I know you're fine because like right now you're in the heat of it. This is the worst it's gonna get. You're gonna get over it soon. As long as you stay fine, they're probably done too. Because I put them to sleep, so they probably have it just as.
They probably like would have tested. We haven't tested the girls. I don't know if we said that, but we haven't tested the girls just because we don't want to put them through that. And, I mean, we're all staying home anyway. There's no point in testing.
Her and I have COVID. We take care of them. They obviously have COVID.
Right.
Whenever we go out and like when we're planning on going out, we'll probably test both of us and them just to make sure that we're all good and in the clear. How have you been feeling?
God.
Good?
Have you felt sick at all?
Oh, wow.
No.
Come here.
No?
You come sit too? You want to talk to the camera? How are you feeling?
No, that's mom.
Good?
Oh,
that one's Ellis. That one's Ellis. What's been your favorite thing to do while we've been at home?
do gymnastics.
Gymnastics? What has been your favorite thing to do, Ave? Gymnastics? Just like running around? Bro, what is happening?
The giant heap of pillows.
Are we ready to go to bed?
No, I want to talk about.
What do you
want to talk about?
Being sick and kind and my practice and get my haircut.
I feel bad for Ella because she keeps asking, where do you keep asking to go?
Oh.
Nanny Poppy's.
Yeah.
She woke up today and asked to go to Nanny and Poppy's house, but
why
can't we go? Why can't? Because why?
Because we are sick.
Yeah, because we are sick, so we can't go see.
We haven't been anywhere.
What did you do to your hair, sister? Hey, who's ready to be a big sister?
What? Me! Daddy. I'm ready to be a big sister. Okay.
Yo, she was so intimate with that watch. She goes, watch.
Avery, are you ready to be a big sister?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be nice to your baby sister?
She gone.
You don't.
I think that's a no.
I think that's a hard no.
Good night.
Hug. Okay, kids are in bed. What do we do, Benji? not that.
We usually watch movies.
We've had to have said this before.
I don't think we have.
That it's somewhere, it has been said somewhere that I have never watched.
Oh, okay, yes.
Like any of the Harry Potter movies, any of the Lord of the Rings, any of the superhero movies. Like I've just.
You're very like homeschooled, sheltered in regards to movies. In regards to movies, you know that's true.
You best be.
Like you never watched Step Brothers until a month ago.
That's true.
Like there's a lot of movies that you just missed out on as you were growing up.
I will say Marvel movies is something that I just genuinely wasn't interested in. When did this start? At the beginning of January?
Yeah, I just asked you. I was like, would you be down to watch them? And you were like, yeah, maybe. And I was like, what, actually? So then I remember I went online and I looked at like how you should watch the movies for like
and then
people
we
who
just
have never seen it before, and then we just started.
We started with Iron Man, and it was so good.
Yes, you loved it, and you were like, "This is, I really like that."
So we like decided to start watching all of the Marvel movies together, which has been so much better than I thought it was going to be.
Tonight we're watching the second Avengers Age of Ultron.
I will have to say Ben says I'm basic, but I think that Iron Man is the best superhero so far.
Yeah.
And that makes me basic, apparently. It's been fun to like talk about them afterward and
yes.
stuff like that. But I have genuinely enjoyed every single movie so far except for Guardians of the Galaxy. I also am like borderline Thor, just like.
Okay, but you should explain why. Because your reasoning behind it makes sense.
I don't like the like. I don't like the
9 realm.
Like extraterrestrial. What's the word I'm trying to find? That just
like the different planets, different galaxies.
Yeah,
hopping galaxies.
Confuses me, and it just doesn't make sense. I'd rather watch Iron Man or Captain America or even Hulk. I would rather watch the Hulk over Guardians of the Galaxy.
And it was it was confusing because there was a lot going on first. So I was trying to like explain to her like the whole. Like the important part of it, like Thanos, like when he's in the movie, and like the different like aspects that she needs to remember of it.
Iron Man is funny.
Well, I know, but nowhere near as funny as the Guardians of the Galaxy. There's like one-liners.
I don't know. I will say, I don't think I laughed one time during Guardians.
Well, yeah, because you were too confused.
I was watching this movie like.
Yeah, you were so confused. It was like you were on acid or something. So right now we're probably about halfway through, but I would honestly.
Halfway through already?
Yeah, there's only like 4 Avengers movies. 1 second.
Oh wow. Do you think we'll be done with this before the baby gets here?
Yeah. If we keep going at the rate we're going, yes. But we are in quarantine, so there's nothing else to do.
It's true. I am not a movie gal.
No,
I really just don't like watching movies, but this has been kind of fun.
I'm glad. That
so
makes
maybe
me
we can watch.
Maybe we can watch Harry Potter.
I was about to say Harry Potter. Okay, we're watching Avengers 2.
Avengers Age of Ultron!
I don't like the names. It's just so weird. It makes me feel like a 12-year-old boy. Like
It really does.
I know. I'd rather just say like the second Avengers than Age of Ultron.
Okay, let's see how many Avengers there are. I have a woman crush on Black Widow.
Yeah, and I don't know why, but you know what? It actually makes me feel a bit better. She's a redhead. I'm okay with that.
And as a kid, I told her, I was like, I think the reason I like Scarlett Johansson or
the reason you like me is because you like Scarlett Johansson? Is that what you were about to say?
No.
What?
The reason I like Scarlett Johansson is because when I watched all of these movies, I was like a teenager. So I had like a little crush on her.
But I'm fine with it because she has red hair. Fake red hair. Fake red hair.
Yeah, which we discovered.
Red hair. It's clearly fake. Can you not tell?
Hey, can you be nice? Why are you coming at me right now? Your shit's fake.
There's nothing fake about me.
Yet.
Yeah. I'm gonna have some fake bahoobies soon.
Yeah, that's true. But that's okay. You deserve those.
Okay.
I deserve those, I should say.
You deserve nothing. You deserve nothing.
I'm kidding, bro.
The bahoobies will be for me.
No, they're gonna be for me.
No.
Yeah.
No. Send us your best wishes. I'm sure when you guys actually see this, we'll be like pretty much out of quarantine.
We're 3 days away from quarantine anyways.
No.
2 days.
We are less than that.
We're like 2 days. Oh wait, no, tomorrow's your last day.
We love you guys, and we'll see you in our next video.